Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio, not 0.12.4. Let's see. Oh. Yep, power issues. I was wondering why it feels so dark, and the reason for that is because the power is really, really low right now. We are totally out of accumulators, apparently. And surviving on these guys, which is just not enough. So I'm guessing that all of the stuff that I've been doing with throwing these things in has caused our power demands to just skyrocket. So one thing we can try to do to help out is just, put some efficiency modules around, but also we need to throw more solar panels. Let's go do that for a second. Get more storage going, and then I want to focus on this delivery station thing. A little bit more power. Just have to deal with having a small amount of extra, a little bit less defense there. Make sure the power's all connected. It's not enough. I need to spend a few minutes doing this to actually get a good amount of power in. That works. That's probably the other thing I should do, is do that big design that actually allows for a roboport in the center of it. That would be damn convenient, wouldn't it? Okay, blue science. No, I can't do this. This is going to raise pollution and power usage. And we were just having a shortage on power. I still need more efficiency modules. Alright, so here's what I want to work on over here. Power's good for at least the moment, but I want to do this. So I've already created a blueprint. We're going to copy this. So we're going to remove all this. My new blueprint was that one. So we're going to put you here. This might make sense in a second. I need more advanced circuits, as always. How is it that these robots are still so much slower than I am? Does it feel like they should be able to run faster? Alright, efficiency module 3s. Go for power armor 2. Okay, so they are working on that. We're going to throw down these as requester chests. Okay, this is enough of these. So we're just going to add an extra layer to this. And we'll put our power up there. So we got requester chests. And this, since this is a copper depot, we can just make these request copper. And then here's the thing, we're going to make these into active providers. So what should happen is that if the chests are empty, then that's fine, right? Okay, train unloads, the ore goes into there, the inserter should be faster than any robot, so if this chest is empty, it should just immediately throw it in there. But if by some chance there is no ore coming in, the requester chest, let's maybe even do this, we could say request infinite copper. You know, more than could possibly fit in the chest. So now we have no robots available. This is going to cause a massive, massive swell of like robot usage for a moment. I need some more space to do the same thing on this side. And the robots are actually going to help ferry back and forth between the two spots, which is fine. And then once the requester chests are totally full, then they're going to store it. So the train will always be able to work. In this case, though, let's say that this was an Omni station and the train was bringing in iron, then we kind of don't really want that, do we? No, it's just going to have to be a robot-only delivery. Just let the robots do it. There's tons of them. There's absolutely tons of them. They can definitely handle it. I mean, they're going to have to get used to doing this, but... And it might take more robo-charging stations or something, but... And we're totally out of power, so there's always that. Right as we're being attacked. But lasers take priority, so they still will always have power. Alright, let's, well, we need to copy that. Ah, no! Don't take that away. So we want to shift this whole thing down by 2. That crazy amount of robot activity. The amount of charging that they're going to have to do. Jeez. That's almost every single robot in the network doing something now. Alright, so that's going to go there. We're going to turn these into requester chests. Discharge defense? Eh. See, they can move so much back and forth and back and forth and back and forth when they're only going this close. Like, they can do it faster than any inserter can. Look at how quickly that is changing. And because they're barely moving at all, they're actually not using that much power. In fact, it'd probably be better just to have them be even right next to each other. Let's shift the whole thing up real quick. By 1 more, since I've decided to change the way that it works. So I'm going to grab this whole thing. Then we're going to have you remove all of this. And then we're going to have you remove it, put it back right there. We're going to turn these ones into active providers. We'll do the same thing on this side. First, I need to make my copy. We can just do it to about here. And I'll do the rest manually. And we will destroy this whole thing. We'll tell them to shift it all down by 1. We'll have them remove that for us. Okay. Well, the robots certainly are busy. Okay, it's almost clean. You should be going here, though. Are you guys trying to put down belt where I put belt? Is that what's happening? I messed it up a little bit somehow. Okay, so this side again is also really not doing so great. Keep in mind that we have, like, the robots have a long period of time where those chests were getting filled up. So I think that once they've caught up, if they had been working this whole time, I don't think that we'd have this going on at every single roboport nearby. Every single roboport is, like, desperate to charge the robots right now, because 2,500 of them came out of nowhere. But normally, these things are going to be relatively empty, and it's not going to be every single chest totally at the brim. We could also... I think keeping them as close to this as possible is a good idea. And since we don't have to worry about them being lined up kind of weirdly, I could maybe extend it by 1. What if I put an extra one here? Yeah, the left side's definitely more fully loaded up. And on top of that, we don't even need these extra poles when they're this close. Now we're running into an issue where some of them can't do it. Well, it couldn't be a bad idea to actually speed these up. I mean, we certainly don't need that much throughput, though. I don't know. I'm starting to think it's not worth it. It can already unload fast enough. Let's just not worry about it for now. It's keeping up with, like, the furnaces are not short on supply, so until then, there's really not a reason to make it any better, any faster. Alright. 717 available construction robots, so they're still either recharging or doing something. And there's actually available logistics robots now, so... Now, it's nice to see this train actually doing its job. So if this is the new train station, perhaps we should go make a copy of it. Yeah, I like this. I like this better. 30,000 iron ore in storage. Let's Where's my train station blueprint? That's the resource gathering blueprint. This is the train station blueprint. So we're going to clear that one. We're going to make a new one. It's going to include basically the entire thing, including the actual depot. And ideally, a train station is going to, I don't know, have some preference. Like, it should be like primarily one type of a depot. But it doesn't matter, because even if it's the wrong one, the robots are still going to carry it to the right place. It's just that they'll have a little bit more work to do. So we'll bring this one over here and we'll just upgrade it. This was a copper ore unloading station. Let's push this area back for a second. Train's about to freak out because I'm going to destroy its everything. Let's get rid of all of that. Oh! Whoa, that is so cool. It actually just, like, canceled its job and turned around. Okay, so now this one... This one we'll just send to, like, here. Okay, let's see if it's possible to get this thing set up and running the same way. We're gonna have a lot of unloading to do right now. Alright, research, of course. Yeah, how about follow a robot count? Sounds good. So many robots trying to charge. I'd rather that they're doing that than that they're all just sitting around doing nothing. Looks like we still have a red circuit shortage. Is this again due to... Yep, still plastic shortages, okay. Let's do what we can to make the plastic that we do get useful. And that lack of oil, man. Burn through it quick. We do have a small amount of light and heavy. Are they not being cracked? They are. We're not actually... Well, no, we are. I completely forget now, like, what this whole thing was for. It was to make it so we don't crack it unless we have more heavy than light. Yeah, that seems fine. But if we have no light, then we'll have no heavy. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We need more oil. That's what it comes down to. We need more energy as well. You know one thing I want to try? I want to just have a lot more capacitor storage right now. Let's create just like a temporary blueprint that we can use. It's just capacitors. Maybe we can get through some of our power shortages just by having more stored. Certainly takes a lot less space. I've already lost it. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, hopefully that's actually in construction range, right? Oh, it's not. Great. Now I need to go get another Roboport made. Just so we can get those accumulators out. That's going to cause us to need more batteries, which is going to make us have less red circuits. But hey, you know what? At least we'll have fewer power shortages or something. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. As always, I appreciate you being here and watching the video and all that stuff. So thanks, and I will see you soon.